People, 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 people. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, it seems like the situation in Jamaica is getting sticky. And the DPP I am speaking about, Paul Llewellyn, is reconsidering hanging. Now, people, you know that there are a lot of serious things going on in Jamaica. So, therefore, if you see that they are now taking a stance to reconsider this, you know that it is getting bad, 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 bad. And this is based on a case from 2011 in which 8 men, and I am speaking about specifically 5 of them that are now in custody. And I am speaking about Kamar Riley, I am speaking about Sanjay Dukali, I am speaking about Adrian Campbell, I am speaking about Roshane Golson, I am speaking about Fabian Smith. They basically ran into a house of a 40-year-old woman and her 19-year-old daughter. And that lady's name is Charmaine Ratty. And the daughter's name is Joyette Lynch. Now, people, when you hear exactly what happened, your jaw is going to drop to the ground. So basically, they ran into the house. We are talking about 8 people, and people, from what we are seeing, it seems as if only 5 of them are right now in custody. So like I said before, they ran into the house and juke up the lady with some sharp object. Them use a bill and them let out some can on them. And then after that, them take off them crown. So people, after them do all what them do, them take off the people, them headspace. And people, after they took off the mother and the daughter's medulla oblongata, they left the body same place and got dash it in the bushes. People, we are talking about some serious thing, point blank and period. Now, when you listen to something like this, the first thing comes to mind is what did they do? Because people, this seems like some sort of reprisal. This seems like these 8 men were sent by a Don or somebody. It seems like these persons snitch. It seems like these persons were set to inform in some sort of case. Or maybe a family member or a close family member must have done something to somebody, because people like them say, wherever there is smoke, there is fire. Because just based on what they did to these 2 women, people, we see something must wrong. And people, I am not saying that it is justified, because the truth and the fact, there is no justification for taking anybody's life or slapping away anybody, especially in that sort of way. So if we kind of consider and wonder exactly what happened in this case. Now, based on what the DPP and the court documents is saying, it seems as if the DPP got one of the accused in this case. I am speaking about Kamar Riley to turn state. So in other words, he is going to be the key witness against his co-accused. So people, we are talking about a man that is trying to snitch, because he realized that based on the court documents, or based on what Paula Llewellyn is saying, she is asking for capital PUNISHMENT in this case. So people, we are talking about she is asking for them to be HANG. May I talk about by the neck or by the BALLS. People, we see that because of the situation in Jamaica, and like them say, serious time calls for serious measures, and it seems like they are serious like a heart. ATTACK, point blank and period. So based on a videotape confession, it seems like the DPP, it seems like the state, it seems like the justice system got Mr. Kamar Riley to kind of wiretape some persons or the other co-accused. And it is also said that the other 4 co-accused also made some caution statement in the presence of their lawyer. So people, it seems like the DPP feels as if she has a very strong case in this case, and she is going to throw the book. She is trying to get the worst case scenario. She is trying to make an example out of these 5 individuals. Well, exactly 4 individuals, because we see that one of them is turning state. One of them is snitching on their friends or co-accused. So people, this is a very good look. And people, we see exactly what is going on in Jamaica, and like them say, desperate times calls for a desperate measure, and let the punishment fit the crime. And people, it seems like the DPP is going all out. It seems like the DPP is going for BLOOD, for BLOOD. Now, the truth and the fact is that we have to applaud the DPP for their effort. We have to also applaud them for going for the maximum. But the truth is that people, when we consider that this case or this incident happened back in the 20th of July 2011, We are now in November of 2019, so we are speaking about in excess of 8 years. Now, people, anybody that knows anything about court cases, you know, so the longer that it takes is the least likely chance that you are going to get a conviction. However, people, like we say, there is something fundamentally wrong with the justice system in Jamaica. It moves at a snail's pace. It coming like molasses on a winter morning in Alaska. People, it barely moves. It is moving lackadaisical. So the moral of the story is this. Even though we see that they are moving in the right direction, there is something definitely wrong. However, when we see a case like this, we have to remember that there are a lot of victims. We are speaking about the mothers or the persons of the person that passed away or got slapped away. They are waiting for justice. And people, it is just more stress and trauma upon top of cruel and unusual punishment to make the family of the victim wait for justice this long, if you are even going to get a conviction. And when we think about the fact that the last time that anybody got hung in Jamaica is 1988, and when we also think about another fact that the UK ruled back in 1993 that if you have any suspect in a custody for over 5 years, it is inhumane to actually charge them for a capital punishment. So people, we see the uphill battle that the DPP is going to face, and people, like we see, they are trying to get a conviction, but also they are also trying to get the max. So people, like we see, it is wishful thinking. So basically we can hope for the best and expect the worst, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I go to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, one word. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we saw that some take up on some bike, them pull up in a gas station slash supermarket slash variety store, and people, when them running in at the store, them buck up on a security, and the security was a ex-popo with him piece, and also the manager of the store also had his piece. And people like them say, when man a plan God a wipe out, and people them buck up in the wrong people, them buck up in the wrong circumstances. So people, just remember that this is YouTube and I cannot post just about any video because of their policy. So people, this is the edited version. So take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Mitchie react fast.
For Mitchie.
Yeah.
Mitchie say I always like watch it. I check him this and then I reach him.
Oh, Mitchie hold the gun on and you run out
This is
there.
why you reach out, so
Yes.
you drop and crawl along with
The
the
boy
Yes.
run.
Oh, you pushing Mitchie say he go in.
Oh, shot a fly through, shot a there. So Mitchie no come up yet.
I need to know if it's first hand and I look one.
See him come up here now.
Man, I'm look if he can get shot.
See you come out here now.
Super out. Yo, enough time in I saw them doing they red room. They say everything go down and look too sticky. So they must say, so where come downtown? Yo, God, it has to be lucky to
Oh, I think so. Mitchie take too long for his fish shot them though.
Eh?
Mitchie take too
You know what
long
I'm
for
saying?
Now people, when we look at this video, we see that these persons are getting more brawling, they are getting more brazen by the day. And people, it seems like sometimes when you see these viral video on social media, it seems like it is amateur night trying to be a thief. And like we see, they running into the people in place and they almost lost their life because them buck up on some sharp SHOOTER, and them lucky, them start to scramble, them start to grab for them foot, them start to run like thief, which that is exactly what they are. So the moral of the story is this. We can just imagine this is just a preview what is going to happen in Jamaica for the festive season. And people, we see that a lot of these persons are not going to make it back home. We see that a lot of these persons are going to end up behind bars, point blank and period. So anyway, people, like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.